Hey guys, Dr. Nick and Dr. Brady here with Health Launch. Today we're going to talk to you about a serious posture distortion called forward head posture. Just like it sounds, it's where the head moves forward away from the midline of the body. The reason this is such a bad posture is because it creates a ton of stress on the neck. It can lead to headaches and it starts to round the upper back. Not only is it bad for your health, but it doesn't look that great either. So today we're going to talk about 5 great exercises that you can do to start to reduce forward head posture and get yourself in better alignment. So the first exercise that we're going to go over is actually going to help with the forward head positioning, but then also the curve in the neck. And it's very important that we have what's called a lordotic or a backwards curve in the neck because it keeps slack in the spinal cord. And so a lot of people that have forward head posture have flattened the curves out in their neck. And if you just do a chin tuck on its own and you already have a straight neck, sometimes you can do more damage than good. So with this exercise here, you can use either a yoga block or a foam roller or something that keeps you away from the wall. That way you have some extra room. But what we're going to have Dr. Brady do here is he's going to tuck his chin back. You don't have to be really forceful. We're not talking about multiple inches of head retraction, but you want to bring the ears as close to being over the shoulders as possible. Once he's in that position, he's going to slightly elevate the chin so that it actually helps with the curvature in the neck as well. He's going to hold that position for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then he's going to come back to neutral. He's going to wait 1 second, and then he's going to retract again and extend the head. And again, he's going to hold it 2 to 3 seconds. The key to this is not how long you can hold the position, but repetitions. And so you want to do about 10 to 15 repetitions at a time. And if you have severe forward head posture, I recommend doing the exercises twice a day. Again, 10 to 15 repetitions. If it's just something that you need to work on slightly, then doing 1 set a day is just fine. So before I go over the next exercise, what I want you to understand is although we're working a lot of the postural muscles in the back of the neck and the upper back, you also have muscles that are deep in the neck attached to the front of the spine. They're called your deep neck flexors. So this exercise is an isometric head retraction, and you're going to be contracting those muscles without actually moving the head. This exercise can be done against the wall or against a bar like this. You can do them laying down flat on your back or even sitting at a red light in your car with your head against the head restraint. We call them red light exercises. With this one here, what he's going to do is he's going to lightly touch the front of his neck to make sure he's engaging the proper muscles. And he's going to start to contract the muscles that pull his head back into the bar. Do you feel that squeeze on the front of the neck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's going to hold that position for 5 seconds, and then he's going to relax for the count of 1. Then he's going to push back again. He's going to hold another 5 seconds. Again, you're going to feel some tension in the back of the neck, but you should feel muscles contracting inside the front of the neck as well. So our next exercise is called a banded head retraction. And you can, if you go to the store, you can actually buy some very light, like PT bands that go across the back of the head. They're a bit thicker. The one we're using is a thinner band, but use the support that you need for your own exercise. So what we're going to have Dr. Brady do is put the band behind the back of the head here. And he's not doing an extension where he actually looks up. What he's doing is contracting the muscles in the back of his neck and the front of his neck, and he's retracting the head. So this one, you're not actually going to be doing 5-second holds. You're going to do 2 seconds back and then 1 second forward. And you can see how this is really starting to bring the head back. Ears are going over the shoulders. This is a great exercise to really start building these posture muscles. Most people that are dealing with forward head posture have tight pec muscles. And so what happens is once the pecs get tight, the shoulders start to roll in, the upper back rounds, and that pushes the head forward. So this next exercise is great to deal with that posture issue. So this exercise is called a chest opening exercise. Some people call them doorway stretches. And here we're using bars that are a little bit wider than a door frame, but if you have a narrower frame, then use a doorway. But what we're going to have him do here is he's going to put his hands, or if you can reach forearms, along the frame, and he's just going to take a slow step forward, and he's going to keep his chest upright. A lot of people, when they do these exercises, they just lean with their head through. You're not stretching the pecs that way. So he wants to keep the chest up, keep his head back, if you remember that retracted position, and he's just going to lightly lean through the frame. Do you feel the stretch through the chest?
Oh yeah.
This is stretching the bigger part of the pec muscles. If you want to start getting to the little smaller fibers, you can actually bring the arms up a little bit higher on the door frame, and you'll start to feel that pec stretch higher. Okay, so this exercise is called a floor angel. You can also do them standing against a wall, and we call them wall angels. So with this one here, he's going to bring his arms out to 90 degrees at his side. You want to make sure that your head is touching. If you feel like your head is too far forward because you have serious forward head posture, then use a very small pillow to give you some head and neck support. What he's going to do here though is he's going to slide the back of his hands upwards while trying not to shrug the shoulders. It really helps build the muscle control of the lower trapezius muscle, and by strengthening the lower traps, it actually helps turn off the upper traps, which get tense because of forward head posture. And so as he keeps his hands flat against the floor and he's raising them overhead, you can see he's doing a great job not raising his shoulders. This is really going to help him build better motor control and help with his posture. Remember, there's many ways to work on forward head posture, but these 5 exercises are a fantastic start to getting your head in a more neutral position. And so if you like the content in this video, make sure you like our video and please subscribe to our channel. That way we can bring you more high value content to help you feel better, heal better, and live better.